I'm going to take you through a flow now that's all about opening up the hips. I love this one. It feels good whether I've been running or walking or just sitting down too much. It's a really good way to get a little bit of movement back around the hips. So start down one end of your mat. Bring your chin to your chest. We'll roll forwards, nice and slow. Imagine there's a fence or a bar under your tummy that you're trying to roll over the top of. Bring your fingertips to the floor and just have a little pedal out through your legs, feeling that stretch down the back of each leg, one at a time. And then we're going to walk our hands out and find a downward dog position. So really press your chest back towards your thighs here and just pedal out through those heels again, alternating one heel at a time. Press both heels down towards the mat, press your chest a little further towards your thighs, and then come forwards into a plank position. Bring your left knee forward, step your foot down onto the ground and lower the right knee down. Reach your hands up towards the ceiling, opening through the front of that right hip, really lengthen through the arms and really tuck through the pelvis. So your back should be fairly neutral and you're just opening through the front of that hip. Grab onto your right wrist with your left hand and pull across towards that left hand side, just feeling a deeper opening through the front of your hip. Hold there for a big breath, in and out. Good, release that stretch, bring your hands to the floor on the inside of your left foot. Just creep that left foot to the side a little, curl your back toes and lift your knee off the ground. We're going to press the left knee away from us just a little, just nudging it out and away from us there. And then press it away so you land on the outside edge of your left foot and rotate onto the outside edge of your right foot as well. And you'll feel quite a good stretch through there. Let's reach that left arm to the ceiling and then back behind us and hold there. You can continue just gently opening if you like, or you can hold that hand back behind you. Bring that hand back up to the ceiling, square up through the legs, and then creep that left foot across towards your right wrist, and then sink your knee down at the back of your left wrist. Come up tall here. Try and have that left foot flexed so that you're not taking any of the stretch into your ankle. Lift up tall and really try and square your right hip down towards the ground. If you're feeling enough of a stretch here, you can just stay here. Otherwise, you can come down onto your elbows to deepen or even rest your forehead on the floor. I kind of like being on my elbows for this one. I have fairly tight hips, but choose your stretch. We're going to hold this for 2 big breaths. In and out. Try and relax into it. This can be a really intense stretch. If you don't like it, you can shift to your figure 4 stretch in a seated or a lying down position. Let's press up through those palms, lift the chest away from the ground, curl the back toe under, and then step that foot back, finding your downward dog again. Pedaling out through your heels, one at a time. Good, ripple forwards, find that plank again. Step your right foot forward this time. Plant it down on the ground. Left knee comes down and we reach the hands towards the ceiling. Again, tucking in through the pelvis, really pulling pubic bone to belly button. And then grab onto that left wrist with your right hand and just stretch across. Feel a really nice deep opening there. Try and relax the shoulders away from the ears and just hold that stretch while you breathe. One more breath in here. And then release your hands down on the inside of your right foot. Curl your back toes under. Straighten that knee up off the ground. And then we'll just start to press the right knee out and in a little. Just nudging it out there. Nothing too forceful. And then let's press it away so you're rolling onto the outside edge of both of your feet. Reach that right hand up and over behind you and just feel that stretch down the back of the right leg. Holding here. Good. Wheel that hand back up to the ceiling. Now from here, creep your right foot over towards the back of your left ankle and then sink down into your pigeon stretch. So the right foot this time is flexed. We're up on our hands to start with. See if you can sink your left hip forward towards the ground. And then if that's not enough for you, come down onto your elbows or forehead. Totally up to you. And let's just hold this stretch. Big breath in and out. Just trying to relax into that stretch. Another big breath in and out. Press through the palms. curl the back toes under, lift that foot off the ground, and come back to your downward dog. Pedaling out through those legs. Good. From here, we're going to step the right foot forward again, and then turn sideways. So we've got our legs fairly wide apart here. Bend into your left knee, bring your hands towards your left foot, and feel that right inner thigh stretch there. Hold it for a little, you can pulse in and out, and then let's lift up through the middle and swap to the other side. Try and keep this foot flat on the ground if you can. If your ankle won't allow for it, then you can lift your heel up. But if you can keep your heel flat, that's ideal. And then back up and over to the other side. Feeling a really decent stretch there. Try again, take the stress out of your shoulders. They don't need to be involved here. And we lift up and over. Good, opening through those inner thighs. Come back up through the middle. Let's straighten both legs. And then walk your feet towards each other. Heel and toe, heel and toe. Once you get to the middle, let's just go back to our leg pedals again, alternating one knee at a time. And then let's all straighten through the right, bend through the left, and reach that right hand up to the ceiling. Get a nice twist, but also a really good stretch down the back of that right leg, or the side of the right leg. Back through center, bend the right knee, straighten the left. Open your chest, fingertips towards the ceiling. Back to the middle, let's go one more time to each side. Such a good stretch. And then one more time, left hand to the ceiling. Good, bring that hand back to the floor. When you're ready, soften through both knees. Roll yourself up as slowly as you can, really using those thigh muscles. We come up bone by bone. When you get to the top, give your shoulders a roll, and you're all done. That should have woken the hips up.